G'day folks, and welcome back to the channel for episode number 5 of my Acid Retaliation Sentinel playthrough. This little intro is recorded after the fact, and I want to put this notice here just to say that after the small respec near the beginning of this episode, the rest of the entire episode is just me killing Ronaprax to get the amulet. I know I said at the start of this series that it was a farming series and I would show everything, but I do feel obliged to give people a warning and just let you know you can skip this entire episode if farming is not your thing. There is no progress here, only the never-ending farm. That said, let's get into the video. Editing Picus out. I mentioned in the previous episode that I was pretty sure that Ronaprax had a decent amount of poison and acid resistance, and I was guessing that it would be somewhere around about 40 to 50%. And boy was I off base. So Ronaprax has 80% poison and acid resistance, and that is the damage type we are doing. So we're going to make a couple of changes. Let me just jump into the game here. Screen's going black here for a second. Shouldn't last too long. Yep, there we go. So I'm going to do a little bit of respecking here. Now this is 100% optional, and you do not have to do this. However, this one point here and all these points in the bar is just stats and a tiny bit of, I believe it's vitality and acid damage. So I'm going to skip that, and instead I'm going to max out vulnerability. So we've got minus 28% poison and acid resist on vulnerability, and then this MI here adds another minus 10% onto Curse of Frailty. So we've got a grand total of minus 38% acid and poison resistance, which means we are going to be tripling our damage by keeping this active on Ronaprax. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some points into Curse of Frailty just to increase the duration. So this has gone from, what, 3 point something seconds up to 9 seconds. Also shreds some other resistances, but who cares? We don't do that kind of damage. Okay, let's go ahead and kill Ronaprax. Now, I've seen a few comments from some people on the previous episode saying that it took them however many kills. I've seen 11 so far. I'm sure there's other people been commenting. I'm recording this just after the previous episode went live, so if you have commented and I didn't mention it, my apologies, but you probably haven't actually commented by the time I'm recording this. So, I've got one person saying 11. This is my 22nd kill. Unless it drops this time, this will be the longest it's ever taken me to get one of these amulets. So that's kind of unfortunate. But, I mean, it is what it is. These amulets are really, really, really good. That's why I spend the time to farm them. However, I do understand they do take a while. They can take several dozen kills. And if you don't want to kill it, they are 100% optional. The reason why I'm recommending that you do this is that this build will have a lot of tankiness, but it's not going to have a lot of sustain. And this amulet is part of the sustain that the build is going to have. So once we get everything up and running, we're going to have... Oh, what do we get? Crushing of Readiness. Well, that's rubbish. Once we get the build up and running, we're going to have flat damage absorption from the Phoenix. We're going to have flat damage absorption from the Shield Maiden. We'll have flat damage absorption from Ascension. I think all told we're looking at 800-ish to 1,000 flat damage absorption that's up fairly often. It's not 100% of the time, but it's most of the time, we'll say. So there's a lot of damage absorption. We have tons of armor on this build. But the one thing that is really lacking is a lot of sustain. There's some lifesteal, but it's not heaps. So having this amulet will really help with the sustain behind all of the huge shields and damage absorption and all that. So that's why I'm recommending it. The other reason I'm recommending it is that this will scale all the way to 100, so you only have to do it once and then you are set. You are actually done at that point. You never have to get another amulet again. Or at least not until level 100 when you're setting up the final build. So that's why I recommend doing it. That's the reason behind it. And I do recommend farming this item. But if you don't want to, like I said, it is 100% optional. You can pretty much just take, you know, kill it 5 times, find one that has 2 or 3 good resistances on it, and just call it done. And the build will still work. You won't be quite as tanky, but you'll have less pressure on your resistances. Being really bad about applying this curse too. Tripling my damage, you know, no big deal, just 100% or 300% extra damage. Maths is hard, okay? Don't record videos at 2 AM, guys, it doesn't work. Alright, I've run out of energy because I've failed to push the relic in time, so we're just going to left-click her down. There we go, I've got some energy back. Okay, Stanching of Shadows. This is officially the longest I have ever spent getting one of these medals. So, or amulet, rather. So I'm not loving it, but I am determined. I'm going to say determined rather than stubborn. I'm going to put a positive spin on it. I am determined that I'm going to get this. One thing I have learned as well from farming these amulets, not just this one, but the Ungoliax one, the Megara one, one thing I've definitely learned is that you want to minimize doing things that are not killing Ronaprax. So all that stuff outside, don't touch it. It's not worth casting spells at. Just get to the door, use the door, go on in. All these heroes as well, I'm going to have to kill that guy, which is annoying. But all of these heroes, you don't need to kill them, don't kill them. This one I will have to kill, but yeah, anything that isn't Megara, or isn't, anything that isn't Ronaprax, don't kill it. This is not worth. Spend your time killing the thing that's going to drop the item you want, and skip as much of everything else as you can. Okay, so I'm trying to be good about the Curse of Frailty here. There we go. Probably okay for energy. Probably. Okay, I've run out of energy. I do have a potion though, and I have my relic up. Alright, throw the curse on her. Okay, Stalwart of Supremacy. If that was on a Megara's Fang, I'd be happy. If that was on a Shambler's Heart for a Force Wave build, I'd be happy. Unfortunately, it's not what I'm after. That's alright, we go again. Let me just count how many I'm up to. I think it's around 27 now. 26, 24. So this is the 25th run. 24 kills, no drop. Feels bad. But like I said, determination will win through. And also, like I said already, minimize the amount of time you spend doing things that are not killing Ronaprax. The good thing about this one is it is a much shorter run than Megara was. And it's a much, much shorter run than Ungoliax was. Alright, I've got the good spawn. No heroes on the way here. Okay, we throw the curse out. Then we use the relic. And now I'm going to keep my eyes on... Actually, I'm going to get closer. I don't want to accidentally get shotgunned. I'm going to watch the Curse of Frailty timer on the bar at the top there very, very closely. 2, 1, recast. Pop a energy potion. Go back to watching the Curse of Frailty. 1, recast. Okay, and down she goes. Another Supremacy. I haven't been checking how many I'm up to, but I've definitely had a few of those. Okay, what are we up to now? 20, I think this is number 26. Getting these down, I've been keeping an eye on the timer. And I think I've had a couple of these kills that were like a minute and a half. So at a minute and a half each, you're looking at, what, 40 kills would be an hour. So it shouldn't take more than an hour. Having said that, I think I may be pushing an hour for time already. My first few runs were not time efficient. Pretty much everything in the last episode I was not... Ooh. Okay, so This corrupted guy, this guy is a massive pain. I'm going to evade out of that and keep attacking him. There he goes. He is probably the most dangerous hero in here. At least for me. If you have more Aether resistance than I do, maybe you're fine with him. But I am definitely not fine with fighting him. Alright, here we go. Let's use the... I just wasted my energy potion. That was a mistake. And I'm being really bad about the Curse of Frailty too. Alright. That's okay. It's okay. Curse of Frailty, refresh. I think I may be running out of energy here. Refresh. I might just sneak it in. There we go. Poisoned of attack. Okay, no dice. Explorer's trousers is good though. Alright, let's go again. Like I said, I am determined. I am going to get this drop. If it takes me all night, I'll do it. And at this rate, I possibly will. Alright, what are we up to now? Let's go ahead and eat that. We've got 26 in the inventory. So this is going to be kill number 27. What are these things? Venom Wing Queens. Okay. It's alright, they're not going to chase me the whole way, probably. And we're in. Didn't kill anything on the way. Got the bad spawn, unfortunately. Okay, here we go. We can maybe sneak through here. Try not to have too much following me. Beautiful. Okay. Go ahead and use the relic. Watching the curse timer. Let's go ahead and refresh that. Alright, perfect timing. Perfect timing. Getting ready for the refresh and go. Yep. Beautiful. Now once I get down low here, I'm going to throw out an energy potion, and I shouldn't have to use another one. Refresh on the curse. Let's go ahead and blow the relic again, why not? Okay, Shrewd of the Drangle. Well, that's not of the Grove, so that's no good. Here we go again. I wonder if I'm going to hit 30. I think I probably will hit 30 before I get this. That's alright. What are we at? 12 minutes and 6 seconds when we come out. Okay. So I want to be killing Ronaprax at 13 minutes and 30-something seconds. Like I said, one of the best ways to kind of keep yourself motivated when you're doing this is to time it and see if you can beat your previous time. The other good thing about doing that, you know, make a little game out of it. The other good thing about doing that is the faster you kill it, the more you kill it, the faster you're going to get the drop. So it's only good to play this little game with yourself. Having said that, if it's not something you're interested in, just stop farming it. Alright, so I popped the relic here. I'm actually taking a decent amount of damage. I think I'm going to get closer here. I have it in my head that getting right up in her face is going to save you from getting shotgunned, but sometimes just out of nowhere she absolutely wrecks you, and I have no idea why. Let's pop a potion, refresh the curse. Okay, we've got the relic actives, more mana regen. Okay, Thawing of Butchery. That is once more not a Ronaprax's Sting of the Grove. We're up to 1330 now. So I'm going to say I beat that time. Although if I'm being fair, I don't really remember. So I want to beat 15 minutes. I'm not sure actually if the YouTube time is the same as the OBS time. So I'm going to go on the OBS time. But I want to kill this before 15 minutes on OBS. Alright, we're in. Spawn is good, at least as far as the top pathway. No hero, no hero. Nah, it's not happening. Okay. When you've got a hero like this, if you go anywhere near it, they will aggro you, and then you have to kill them. Bad spawn on the bottom pathway as well, so... no bueno. Alright, here we go. Can I get... I might actually be able to get this under 15 anyway. Although if I have to... change target to kill some of those other things, maybe not. 1440, we've got 30 seconds. Refresh on the curse. Let's neck a potion. 3, 2, 1, refresh. Pop that relic. Okay, I beat it. So we did that in 1:26. I'm coming in at 15 minutes and, let's say, 10 seconds. We go again. Alright, we've got movement skills for days. Let's make sure you're using them. That last use was a kind of a short range one. That's alright. There we go, got another use. Okay, regenerator, don't care. We're past him, we're in. Okay, bad spawn on the top wall. Bad spawn on the bottom wall. The only way this could be worse is if I had that corrupted hero. That's okay. Okay, curse is out. The dead beater is there. Apparently, character doesn't want to go where I'm telling it. Okay, refresh curse. Alright, he's at half health. Refresh curse. Potion. Refresh curse and relic. Okay, here we go. Ronaprax is dead. What do we get? Vigorous of Mending. Okay, how many am I up to now? Just gonna move some stuff around here. Coming up on 30, I think. But, like I said, I am determined. I am determined. Eventually this thing will drop. Eventually. At just north of a minute per run, it's not that bad. I actually don't mind doing this, to be honest. I know there's going to be a lot of people who are watching for who this is just not interesting, and I understand and kind of apologize to you guys, but also you knew what you were getting into when I started this series, so here we go. Curse, and we start throwing eyeballs. There's level 30. Throw the curse out again. Okay, once I get low on energy, I'm going to use a potion. So Ronaprax is level 32, so that's plus 3 levels, because I just hit 29 after she spawned. So maybe she'll go up to 33 now. Okay, potion time, relic time, curse time. Wanderers of Alacrity, we've got pet stuff. Alright, actually let me just check here. If I go to this here and change it to 33, notable loot, didn't really change. What about if I go 34? Still no. 35, well, I don't plan on still being farming her at that point, so. Right. I had skill points to spend. Now, I'm kind of leaning towards just chucking points into Terrifying Gaze at this point. It's vitality damage, which she doesn't resist, but also we're shredding a ton of vitality damage as well, so I think I'm going to put all those points into Terrifying Gaze, and I'm going to hang on to the stat points for now. Alright, and we keep going. Because, like I said, I am determined. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely being stubborn at this point. If anyone was in my comments saying, you know, I'm up to, what's that, 8 fours? Yeah, I'm up to 32 runs now. I would absolutely be saying, hey, just take the one you have with the best resistances and be on your way. But, I'm going to farm this. And this is actually kind of educational in that now you guys can kind of see how long it takes me, and you can make a more informed decision as to whether or not you're going to farm this. All the reasons I said before for why this is a really good idea still apply, but I definitely understand if you're watching me farming this thing 30 times, still don't have the item, and you're kind of thinking, maybe not. Okay, and down she goes. Rime Frost of Mending. Next. The other thing I'm thinking, I don't know what level people are getting this at. So, with 11 kills, it kind of sounds like it would have been maybe sort of high 20s. So actually, if you have got yours, just throw me a comment and just tell me what level you got it at. Because I was checking the affixes of the Grove has a level 22 affix, and then the next one is 40 or 42, something like that. So it's possible that there's something going on with the level 30 version where it can't drop or something like that. I don't think that's true, unless it was a change in patch 1.2, because I have farmed Amulets of the Grove many, many times, and I've never had an issue with getting it to drop. So I'm pretty sure this is just bad luck on my behalf. But I would like to rule out the possibility that it's just not possible to drop this at level 28, 29, and 30 or something like that. I don't think that's the case. But yeah, if you guys could just let me know what level you got the drop, and anyone who is farming this as well, maybe take a look in the comments and just see if no one has said that it drops at this level. It's possible that it just won't drop. That's, I think, the third deadbeater I've seen. How many kills am I up to here? Let's go ahead and chuck that over there. So we've got 4 8s, 32, that's 33. I'm going to win. Does it still count as winning if you're farming this thing this much? I don't know.
That skill's not ready.
I've managed to evade straight into the wall and gone nowhere. I do that fairly often on that bridge for some reason. I don't know why.
I can't do that yet.
I wish I didn't, but here we are. Alright, we got the good spawn on pathing at the top. No hero yet, which is good. Bad spawn on the bottom. No hero again, which is good. And I'm going to try and go just a little bit past Ronaprax. Apparently it's not happening. She's not having any of it. There we go. Alright. Watching the curse. Refresh. I'm just going to use a healing potion here. Refresh curse. Nope, that was a bit early, but that's alright. Okay, refresh curse, and then use a energy potion. And she should go down just before my relic comes back up. Okay, stanching of readiness is not bad. Stanching is a good prefix. It's alright. Like I said, I'm gonna get this. I'm probably going to be bald after this, after I pull all my hair out. It's okay. Normally it's me getting these to drop in, 10, 15 kills, and then looking at the comments and just going like, 40 kills? What is going on? This time it's me that gets the 40 kills, so fair's fair. I've had good luck in the past. It's my turn for bad luck. Okay, bad spawn. And a hero to kill. Alright, I don't love this. That's alright, he'll go down very quickly. Yep, there he goes. Oh, we've got another hero. Okay, frozen. Down he goes. And now we can finally start on the queen. Had to use the energy pot there, which is not great. I would have preferred to save that. Refresh the curse. Got my relic coming up here in a second. I may have to stop casting here, just to have enough energy to use the relic. Okay, should be good here. We've got a decent amount of regen from the relic. Menacing of Celerity. Celerity is... Whoops. Nope, we don't want to go to desktop. Celerity is casting speed, which is pretty good. Menacing is irrelevant. Here we go. Coming up on the half an hour mark in the second video. It's a bit of a marathon, this one. Definitely shouldn't have done that. Alright, in we go. How'd we go on spawns? Bad spawn at the top. Coming down to the bottom. Bad spawn at the bottom. Wow, okay. That's fine. That's fine. No heroes, no problems. Beautiful. No hero. Okay, and we'll throw out the relic now. Refresh the curse. More points in the curse for extra duration is actually a decent increase in damage, because I go from having to refresh it once every sort of 3.5, 4 seconds to once every 8 seconds. So it's an extra cast of the eyeball instead of refreshing a curse is decent but not amazing increase in damage. Okay, Resolute of Soul Warding. What does that have on it? Okay. Well, I did say I'd be showing all of the farming for this build. So hopefully there's at least 1 or 2 of you still watching. Haven't all skipped. Definitely understand if you do, though.
I can't do that yet.
Alright. Haven't had the Shamblers here very often. They do... there's a couple of Shambler spawns there that you can get. I've had a few times I've been running past them and they'll just throw rocks at me. But, not on this character, but other characters. Alright, here we go. Let's throw the curse out. Blood of Dreeg refresh, and we'll use the relic as well. Okay, watching the Curse of Frailty timer, refresh that. Now we're watching energy. We'll be needing an energy potion here in a second. It's alright. Refresh on curse. Energy potion. And last refresh on the curse. Actually, we don't need it. Ronaprax's Sting of Soul Warding. Is that double click issue with the mouse again? I'm halfway convinced it's just how I hold the mouse, but I'm also halfway convinced it's the switches in the mouse again. I've already replaced them once. Maybe my soldering wasn't very good. Yeah, here we go. The Shambler's there. They're throwing rocks at me. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear, or however that saying goes. Bad spawn again at the top. Good spawn at the bottom. Okay, okay. Not too bad. Okay, curse is out. Using a healing potion. I don't know why, sometimes she just smacks you down to half health. Just out of nowhere, I don't know why it happens sometimes. And then the next time you come in here to fight her, she barely does any damage. So I'm very confused why the disparity in damage from her, but it is a thing that's happening, so here we go. Alright, come on. Crushing of the wolf. No. Okay, eventually, I kind of want those pants. Do I actually want those pants, though? Less armor. I'm going to grab them. I probably won't use them, but I am going to grab them. So we just hit half an hour. And I'm up to, what's that, 32, 38 kills. I'm actually just going to sell those. I don't want them. I mean, eventually I'm going to kill this enough that totems become a thing. And then we can start dropping perdition pieces from her as well. I think I would have to be level 37 for that, though, so it's very unlikely I'll still be here at that point. Though having said that, before I started, I was thinking this would take, 15 to 20 kills. And here we are coming up on 40. Alright, let's just get behind her so all those other bees have to come into splash range. Doing a decent amount of damage, just with that elemental seal on the ground as well. We are shredding pretty much every type of resistance that she has, so any additional damage is definitely good. Okay, let's use that energy potion. Last refresh on the curse. Down she goes, and we've got aggressive of the boar. What are we up to? Fire, that's 21 more. This is the 40th kill coming up now. But, like I said, I am determined. I'm going to get this. I will win. Or I will just have an entire hour-and-a-half episode of me farming this bee. If that's what it takes, then that's what it takes. It's going to be really amusing if I farm her for an hour and a half and it doesn't drop. And then I start getting comments like, where's the timestamp? I wanted to skip this. No, mate, just skip the whole episode. But like I said, I'm gonna get this. I'm taking all of the bad luck so you guys can get better drops. That's how I'm gonna theorize it. That's what's happening in my head, so good luck for all of you who decide you're gonna farm this as well. We've just hit respected with Homestead. So that's actually crazy. We're respected with Homestead, and I've set foot in Homestead like 30 seconds to a minute of total time. Alright, refresh the curse. Nectar potion there. Here comes the relic, there it is. Just keep throwing poison at her. Down she goes. Okay, crushing of cage souls. That is 40. We're up to 40. Okay. 101 royal jelly. Jesus. We've got 28 mutagenic ichors, or ichors, however you want to pronounce it. I'm never going to be short of a vitriolic gallstone ever again. $40 kills, alright. Another 40 to go. But like I said, I'm gonna get this if it takes me all night. Okay, we skipped the pigs. Ooh, no, no. I know he's made out of loot, I know he's made out of reputation, but we're here for Ronaprax. Focus. Okay, good spawn up the top. Good spawn. No hero, that's good. Bottom spawn, also good for the pathing. Looking very, very good. Let's just go around the other side so everybody gets to stand in the splash. Refresh the curse. Blood of Dreeg for a little bit of healing there. Okay, refresh on the curse. Energy potion. Refresh on the curse. Boom. Okay, we've got a Fortress Relic, which I think is Oathkeeper, is it? It's not, it's just anyone with a shield. Okay. Physical resistance plus more physical resistance, but for 12 seconds. Okay, so no. And we've got Mighty of Ruin. 2 affixes which just do not belong on this MI. So 41. Do I hear 42? I can hear Zana's voice in my ears. Still sane, Exile? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't know why PoE just popped into my head.
That skill's not ready.
Anyway, bad spawn at the top. Okay, okay. That's alright. It's okay. I don't want to fight him. Looks like I'm going to anyway. I definitely don't want Ronaprax regenerating, so we're going to whack this guy. Good spawn on the bottom, which is nice. Okay, and we've cursed everybody up. And let's start throwing eyeballs. Stuck around this side. Refresh on the curse. You know what? Drop a double potion there. Refresh on the curse. Okay, we've got Relic coming up here in a second. There we go. And refresh the curse. Down she goes. Resistant of ready. Or readiness. Alright, I don't know why I'm collecting bits. Okay, we go again. We go again. Halfway through 30 already. Okay, okay. I think what's happening there is my mouse is moving over the town down below. I think that's why I quite often will dash or evade into the wall. I think it's because my mouse is ever so slightly in the wrong spot. Alright, here we go. Bad spawn on the bottom. Okay. That's alright, it is what it is. We've made it to the queen. Alright, we've got the curse down. Let's just get everybody standing in the splash. Refresh on the curse. Getting absolutely slammed here. I think it may be the extra bug beating on me that's doing it. Refresh on the curse. Coming up on potion o'clock. Let's go ahead and throw them both out. Refresh on the curse. Use the relic. Down she goes. Harmonious of Alacrity. Any other time I would be absolutely ecstatic to have that. Harmonious of the Grove would be the dream. And just like every other time I say something's the dream, it's because you're dreaming if you think it's going to drop. That said, I haven't had any double rare, or I guess they'd be triple rares. I haven't had any triple rares yet. And I've killed this thing like, what, 44 times, 43 times?
I can't do that yet.
I'm surprised I haven't had one. Maybe this is the time. This is what's happening. I can feel it. I have to farm this a bunch of times because it's going to drop me a triple rare. Is that tainted? It's yeah, I don't want to mess with him. If he can stay up there, that'd be great. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Pop the relic, and we are off to the races. So Ronaprax again. Refresh on the curse. I have no idea if that was the right time or not. I'm just going with it. Okay, refresh on the curse. Energy potion. Curse refresh coming up. There we go. Relic used again. Boom. There we go. Impenetrable of Thunder. Okay, no good. No good. Coming up on 40 minutes now. So, well into the second hour at this point. I don't really want to hit 31. Every level you go up is more affixes added to the pool. So every time you level up, it becomes a little bit harder to get of the grove. But it definitely will drop eventually. Okay, good spawn at the top. Lovely, lovely. Bad, bad. Okay, we got a hero. That's alright. He'll die pretty quickly with the curse on him. It's going to be at least partially resistant to poison and acid, but it doesn't matter. We're shredding huge amounts of that resistance, so that'll be fine. Alright, pop the relic. Keep the curse active. Refresh that. Okay, coming up on energy potion use o'clock. Relic's worn off, so there's the energy potion. Refresh on curse. Okay, relic's coming up. I just want to save enough energy so that I can actually use it. There we go. Alright, popped it. Refresh curse, and down she goes. Resistant of the fox, and we've got Juggernaut. So, at this point, Juggernaut might be the go. Completely worthless, most of those stats. The physique and the offensive ability are about the only things that matter there. I guess the stun chance is nice as well. But that unstoppable proc there is basically like 3 or 4 of the grove things. So you can always fall back on that. Definitely use Juggernaut on not soldiers before. Okay, here we go. Run number 87. Oops, I'm forgetting to use my dash. Get stuck on the Hellmane. Okay, got stuck on him, that's not great. 2 heroes outside. And bad spawn at the top. Okay, bad spawn at the bottom as well. We've got to take the scenic route here. Which means we've got a friend to kill. So Void touched. I don't love the side of that. It's alright, down he goes. Okay, and here's the queen. Okay, we've used the relic now. For some reason, she's just doing silly amounts of damage again. It's probably, you know what it is? Yeah, it's all that defensive ability shred, and then she's critting me. Defensive ability 500. I think I saw, yeah, like 15% chance to crit. Okay, that's what's going on. Shredding on my defensive ability and then critting. Well, I'm glad I know what it is now. Don't forget the curse. Don't forget the curse. Okay, soul warding. Nope. And we go again. I think it might be time to have a quick look at the inventory. 116 royal jelly. Yikes. I think that's fine. Just keep going. Alright, we just run past everybody, get the dash in on the bridge. Yeah, it's definitely I'm mousing over the edge of the bridge and then trying to dash down to the village below. And for some reason it won't let me do it. Oops. That's not good. Get in. There we go. Okay, bad spawn at the top. That's not great. It's not great. Bad spawn at the bottom. And a hero corrupted. Okay. Where's the goop on the ground? I know you're going to do it. There it is. Get out of that. Alright. I've used the relic on him, which, that's fine. I'm happy for that to have happened. Unfortunately, it means I'm not going to have it available for Ronaprax. Let's go ahead and refresh the curse. Relic is active. And refresh on the curse. Let's use an energy potion here. So this is all the energy I'm going to have to kill her. Refresh on the curse. Coming up on level 31 is a little bit scary. This is definitely the longest it's taken me to kill her before. Runeforge chest guard is probably worth wearing, honestly. My poison and acid is way, way over cap. This is a little bit of extra armor. I'm going to hang on to this because I like the 10% damage to beasts on the Wild Crawler's skins. But I think I'm going to swap this one in, if for no other reason than the Aether resistance. Alright, we're up to 3/4 of an hour, plus whatever I did in the previous episode. So this is definitely the longest farm I've ever had for one of these. So I hope you all are having amazing luck to counteract the horrible luck I'm having. But that's alright. Some days you're the statue, and some days you're the seagull. And today, it seems that I get to be the statue. Coming up on 31. Not loving that. But maybe, this is one of those cases where you have to be in the level range for it to drop. Bad spawns on both of the paths. Good spawns on heroes, it looks like. So there we go. Let's just get past her, so as everybody can stand in the splash. Let's refresh the curse. And the relic is worn off, so we'll be losing energy like mad. Which is fine. Refresh on the curse. Energy potion here any second now. That'll do. Don't think I need to bother with the curse, honestly. Okay, Subjugators of Supremacy. That's not what I'm after. I think we just hit 48. So this is officially the longest run I've heard of. I don't think I've ever had anyone comment that it's taken this long. And this is well over double my next longest run in order to get these to drop. I'm starting to think that I may have been too high level to start. Or there might be something going on with the affixes and the levels involved. But it is also entirely possible, and probably even likely, I would say, that, oh, you've got to go right now, you need to die. It's just bad luck. Oh, there we go. Half my health bar wiped out just from those circles on the ground. We've got another one here. Okay, there's 31. Okay. That's another level, so hopefully that means that if there was an issue, that we can now get the 3 more points in Terrifying Gaze. Can now get the affix on the medal. I don't think there's... It seems unlikely that that's the case, especially considering that I've farmed these things before and never had an issue. So unless this is a patch 1.2 change, this is just bad luck, I think. And I base that on a gut feeling that I just made up. Oops, turn the curse on. Okay, now we left click. There we go, we've got the relic. Refresh on the curse. This should give me enough energy to kill her. And we have got Mighty of the Wolf. And what are you? Prismatic of Stone Footing. This is pretty much exactly what I was wearing already, except the numbers are all bigger. So new boots. It's just literally the same item with bigger numbers across the board. So at level 34, new boots. I am seriously, I think I'm going to put 2 more points in physique. I'll hang on to 5 points. That should be more than enough for the cunning. Should be more than enough. Alright. And I think based on the time here, I'm going to keep going until I get this. But there's a very good chance that that this episode is literally just me farming this for an hour and a half. But if it drops from now on, I think I'm just going to end the episode. And I'm going to title this episode something along the lines of "This is how long it took," and just so people know. So if people are not interested in watching me farm this guy or this monster for an hour, then they can skip it. Although having said that, if you're still here and still listening to this, it's too late. It's too late. Let's go ahead and actually use that curse. I like having triple damage, but have to keep casting the curses. Not my idea of fun. Okay, Relic's coming up. That'll give us enough energy, and down she goes. Okay, Mighty of Blight is not bad. Devil's Grin is a shield. +1 Occultist shield. Not horrible. I'm going to pick that up and have a look at it. Okay, and we go again. Okay, so it's an ugly shield. It has chaos damage on it, but it does have a lot of cunning, a decent amount of health. I'm going to hang on to this, actually. I don't think I'm going to use it, but it's a definite maybe. Let's go ahead and chuck these in. This is my I swear I'm going to use it later pile. Let's keep going. Actually, am I up to 50 yet? What have we got? 6 by 8, that's 48. I've got 50 of these things now. It's okay. Like I said, I'm determined to get this. And if I have to keep killing this bee until I hit 30, 37, 38 and end up going and doing totems as well, then that's what I'm going to do. I can already see the the ratio on this video is going to be, 100 dislikes to 2 likes. Alright. So we pop the relic. I crit chance on me, 15% chance to crit, or B crit rather. So I'm pretty sure that's why I just occasionally get wrecked out of nowhere. Refresh on the curse. Energy potion to keep going. One more refresh on the curse. Let's use the relic. And down she goes. Okay, Poisoned of Blight is not horrible. But it's also not of the grove. And so we keep going. 51. This is getting a little bit silly. Alright, we leave the bees alone. Character just tried to run down the side of the mountain there. It's alright, here we go. Dashing straight in. Okay, top spawn is good. We've got the closer path. No heroes in here is really good. Got the good spawn on the bottom as well. Alright, I got a good feeling about this one, you guys. Base that on absolutely nothing. Okay, have to use a healing potion there. It's unusual. Refresh on the curse. Energy potion used. Got the relic coming up here in a second.
That skill's not ready.
Down she goes. Corrosive of Alacrity. And another blueprint. Okay. So what we have here is a showcase of the worst luck I've ever encountered when it comes to getting drops. I think I had formidable Soleilsec pants the one time I was trying to farm them. I think I had those in less than 20. So this is horrible luck. Absolutely horrible. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Okay, bad spawn at the top. Not the end of the world, but bad spawn at the top and good spawn at the bottom. Okay, got the curse out. Use the relic. Okay, got the little drones out of the way. Refresh on the curse. Blood of Dreeg because she's critting me. Got my finger on the energy potion. Refresh on the curse. Okay, coming up on the relic. There's the relic, refresh on curse, and down she goes. Okay, we've got the Anchorite's leg armor, which does have retaliation stuff on it, but it is lightning based. That said, it's not horrible. And we've got a Consecrated of Vitality for the amulet. Here we go. 55th time is the charm. What are we actually up to? 48. 54th time is the charm. And we're coming up on an hour. That's alright. We show the build, warts and all. This is going to be something I look back on in the future. Remember that time I spent 2 hours trying to farm for one amulet at level 30? By this point we could probably be level 40, be killing the Ligorian. Good times, good times. Okay, pop the relic. Okay, everybody should be pretty much dead. Refresh on the curse. Throw out Blood of Dreeg. 3, 2, 1. Refresh curse. Energy potion. Okay, and we're waiting on the relic now. Refresh on curse. Relic's up. Let's go. Down she goes. Okay, we've got Sheltering of the Cabal. And we go again. Alright, we're in. We're in. For run number 1782. I should do this like, you know those Diablo 2 videos that people make? Where I killed Mephisto for 1,000 times, here's what dropped. Well, I killed Ronaprax, the Grand Queen, for 50 times, and here's what dropped. Seems good. Oh, I'm absolutely getting wrecked here. Void touched, that's why. Okay, I don't have a potion, I don't have Blood of Dreeg, so I have to be careful here. There's Blood of Dreeg, okay, I'm fine, I'm fine. Energy potion used, coming up on the refresh on the curse. There we go. Well, if you were falling asleep before, you should be awake now. I know I am. Okay, wait on the relic, there we go. Down she goes, Corrosive of Supremacy, another Force Wave amulet. Okay, we go again. I'm going to have to rearrange my inventory, actually. Yep, let's go ahead and chuck these over here. Oh, I don't need that. Okay, here we go. What are we up to? 7:55. This is the 56th run. Still no Stone of Jordan. No, no Shaco. None of that. None of the good loot, you know? Didn't even get any runes yet. Okay, bad spawn at the top. That's alright. Okay, here's the queen. And we start blasting. Relics up. We've reached hated with beasts. Okay. That was not something I expected to see. Alright, refresh on the curse. Energy potion used. Coming up on the relic and also a refresh on the curse. As we use a relic, why not? Imposing of Mending. Alright. 57th time is the charm. This is going to drop eventually. We have officially crossed the 1 hour mark, which means I probably killed this something like 40 times this episode. Actually, no, I was at 21 before this episode, so if we're at 57 now, that's 35 times. 35 times in an hour means I'm actually averaging about a minute 40 to a minute 50 for each run, which is actually not too bad. Alright, we're in. Top spawn is good. No heroes here, which is also quite good. And we're straight in. Look at that. Now we're cooking with gas. Let's pop that relic. Everybody's getting melted down nicely. Go for a refresh on the curse. Okay, getting ready for another refresh. Let's go. Pop the energy potion. Thinking about refreshing Blood of Dreeg as well. Let's go ahead and do that. And relic used and refresh on the curse. And boom, down she goes. Okay, we've got a front-loading rifle and another Ronaprax's Sting. This one's Mystic of Decay. Go ahead and add it to the pile. Got enough stings here to make my own personal army of Ronapraxes. That's alright, we go again. Alright. Managed to get decent long-range dashes. And Evade has not tried to chuck me off a cliff, so decent time to get to the door this time. Good spawn at the top. Okay, no hero, no hero. Yep, looking good. Good spawn at the bottom. We just walk straight on in. This is absolutely beautiful. Okay. Kill off all of our friends. Go ahead and use the relic as well. And I'm just waiting on a refresh on the curse here. There it is. Okay, relic is worn off. Let's go ahead and use Blood of Dreeg. Got an energy potion. Refresh the curse. Okay, another use on the relic. Refresh on the curse. Down she goes. Okay, Ronaprax's Sting. Corrosive of Readiness. And we go again. So you remember I said at the start of this episode that one of my tips for farming this sort of thing was try and make a game out of it? Well, I don't think I've beat my record for several runs at this point. The game is not quite as much fun as it was before. Okay. Damn, that's a lot of amulets. Alright, we're in. We're in. Bad spawn at the top. Okay, okay, that's alright. Good spawn at the bottom, though. So we're all good. We're all good. We just dash just past her. Curse is out. Relic is used. Here we go. Ideally, I'd like the elemental seal to be on top of the queen. Let's go ahead and refresh that curse. Use an energy potion here in a second. Go for a refresh on the curse. Energy pot. Got the relic coming up here in a sec. There it is. Relic's used. Refresh on the curse. Down she goes. Alright, there it is. After over an hour, we finally got one. So I've got sheltering. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the cold res there. Maybe a little bit of piercing, but I think it's just cold res. Okay, I don't care what the prefix is. I've got the suffix I wanted. And it is kill number. Go away. What do we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 eighths is going to be 48 plus 2, 50. This is kill number 51. Wait, did I add that up right? 7 across, 8 down. 7 eighths is, yeah, 56, 57, 58, 59. Okay. So my 59th kill. There we go. And as we're over the hour mark, I'm actually going to end the episode here. So if anyone watched this whole thing, just go ahead and put the number 58 in a comment, and I will come to personally thank you. And also question your sanity. But thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one where we actually make some progress, and bye for now.